welcome, podcast listeners. You are here with your host, it is Mr. Budgie Pedal Chap. I'm fresh from LIGs today. I'm here with both... Oh, fuck off, Lee. I'm here with Lee of Pedalboards of Doom fame. Say hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
He's highly regarded.
Indeed, and...
Thank you.
Let's...
Don't worry, he's with me. That was so funny.
Indeed, yeah. Let's address the fact that we've got another person in the car. Well, in fact, we've got two, but we've got a silent partner. With his wave.
He's the producer. He's the almighty secret producer.
Yeah, so we've got Will again.
Hi.
Hello, Will.
Is that your full name?
Hello, Will.
Willigan.
Willigan.
Yeah, Willigan.
Yeah.
Name's Jeffrey Willigan.
Okay.
So, we had quite a fun bit of time at LIGs today, didn't we?
We did.
But what we're going to do first, because we met Everything Joseph, and we usually play a little game with Joseph.
And we're going to beat you today, sonny boy.
We are. And that game is the news, and we're going to... Sorry, I'm getting some interference really, so I'm just going to turn my mobile data off.
Yeah, same.
Just to make sure.
Can I say that chap confused me?
Did he?
Yeah, sexually. No. He,
you had some...
So we're talking to Joe at Hello Sailor, and then I'm like, it's the first time I meet Joe at Hello Sailor.
Yeah.
You know, when you first meet someone, you're like, that is you? Yeah, I'm sure it is. And then Everything Joseph walked over and, hi, I'm Joe.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah. You're not Joe. I've seen.
But he's Joe.
There's more than one person called Joe. Yeah, I was a bit of a. It slowed me down a little bit. Let's say that.
Mm-hmm. slowed you down.
Yeah.
But to go back onto the original point is the fact that we were trying to beat him, and if we carry on in this tangent,
He'll
he'll be at work. Yeah.
So let's get straight to the news. News.
Right. So, Will, you're going to be leading a couple of news articles today, aren't you? So
Yeah, I'm a newscaster.
you were very interested in something that happened involving Gibson this week. So
Oh, yes, yeah. So Gibson this week, they lost their copyright to the Firebird body shape in Europe. And I am just pulling up that article because we had previously said we wouldn't talk about it, but now I've got it.
yeah.
I've turned my phone data off. That's why I can't get it.
Can we also mention why this isn't news?
Yeah, you can mention it whilst I try and pull the article up.
And why would that not be news?
Because they lost copyright to another body shape earlier in the year, and it set a precedent.
The Flying V in June, and it's in the European Union. They have lost another trademark one, so it's the Firebird.
Yep.
So this article that I'm kind of paraphrasing is from musicradar.com. If you super care about the article, you can go check it out there. But the decision of the Council Division of the EU Intellectual Property Office is handed down on the 11th of October. So that's quite a little bit of news ago.
A bit of news.
His accent's fading in and out, isn't it?
Yeah, that happens, man. I don't know.
It's the
transatlanticness.
the British influence that we're giving here.
Yeah, a little bit of British influence, but who knows?
He's.
So they said, this is quite interesting. Guitar body shapes may perhaps function as trademarks for a tiny club of expert and discerning guitarists, but not for the average amateur, who this is relevant who the relevant public in assessing the discerning character of this case. So basically what they're saying in legalese is that most people don't care.
Don't give two shits, do they?
Yeah. So
or more importantly, won't be able to discern the difference between, for example, a Gibson Firebird or like an ESP offset-ish looking, or whoever else might make a Firebird style.
I must say, in my mind on this, there's two aspects, and they're completely juxtaposition with one another. One is, if someone develops a body shape, you shouldn't be able to copy it because they've put a lot of time and effort into developing that body shape. The juxtaposition to that, which is also my opinion at the same time, which doesn't make any sense, is not that many body shapes for guitars that actually look good.
Yeah.
But not only look good, are functional as well.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. So, I do own copies of Les Pauls and stuff, and I love them. So, but I do think it's a bit cheeky to just copy someone else's design.
Yeah. And if you come at it from a different angle of the industry, how many different Tube Screamer variants are there, and how many direct copies of Circuit A or Circuit B are there? And we don't bat an eyelid so much at those.
Well, same with tellies as well. How many telly clones are there out there?
Yeah, we do at pedals. I think we've become a little bit lackadaisical about the Tube Screamer because everyone does one.
Yeah, but I mean, the argument is then that so many people do a telly copy, so many people do a Les Paul copy.
But I don't even think a Tube Screamer is a fair comparison because at the time Boss developed, the Ibanez and the SD1 Tube Screamer, the SD1 were developed at the same time.
Concurrently.
The Tube Screamer was a copy of the SD1. It was.
That was the lawsuit that Boss alleged. But apparently, if you look at the dates, they apparently say that they were built concurrently. But you could say that Ibanez was just making it up. Who knows? They settled out of court.
Wasn't Ibanez.
What? Oh, Maxon. Yeah. They were doing it for Ibanez on license, weren't they? Yeah. But anyway, getting away from that point. But yeah, I think, to be honest, in today's world, I think not having a copyright for the guitar body shape is the right move because a rising tide raises all ships. If everyone has access to make whatever shape guitar they want, if you want a genuine Telecaster, you go buy a genuine Telecaster.
Yeah.
If you want a Gibson of some kind of, originalness.
Yeah.
Not going to say the word.
No one's going to make a Les Paul like Gibson. No one's going to make a Telecaster if
like Fender.
For its pros and its cons.
Yeah, exactly.
That's still going to be a Fender. That's still going to be a Telecaster.
And if you're in the know, you want one of those anyway. Because you bought a copy, but if you had the chance to buy a Gibson and had the money, you would.
Yeah. I think the argument was that if whatever company it is, say Gibson or Fender, made the ultimate version of the Les Paul or the Telecaster or whatever
in 1952,
but if they were still producing that the pinnacle of that body shape, then people aren't going to be going elsewhere for it.
Yeah.
And as you say, the rising tide raises all ships. It's pushing out the complacency and making the market better for consumers.
Another aspect to this is if they were going to actually do something about it, they should have done something about it at the start.
Rather
than leaving it 50 years.
Statute of limitations is a thing in US law, but not in UK and EU law. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a lawyer, by the way. If anyone can tell. But if they wanted to do something, they should have done years ago.
That said, they did. That's why we have the lawsuit era guitars.
Yeah, they stopped the Japanese.
But in the wrong region.
For the sake of brevity and not harping on this topic for too long, I think we should probably move on because we've got.
Speaking of guitars with a different body shape, there's your segue.
Well, hey! We talked about the Jared Dines little kerfuffle over eBay last week.
You're trying to give it 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Someone actually bought it for $20,000.
Yeah.
There we go.
So 18K asking price on the eBay last week, which got poo-pooed essentially.
It's newsworthy who actually bought it.
Okay.
It was the founder of DistroKid, Philip Kaplan. So, and he wrote a check for $4,000 more than what it originally sold for on eBay.
I thought it sold for 18.
No, it sold for $16,400, and he bought it for $20,000.
Beautiful. So that's a brilliant thing because it was going for going towards charity, wasn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So it weren't a little back pocket thing. It would be especially cheeky as Jared got it from Ormsby as a thank you and a kind of an olive branch after he got screwed over the first time he ordered it.
Yep.
But we've got some actual guitar news this week of things that have actually come out.
Yeah. So how am I gonna Speaking of lawsuit era and things that are illegal, there's people out there that can try and stop you from doing illegal things.
Hello.
Bobby Dazzler.
So I don't think my accent does this justice because you guys are much better.
Allow me. All right, copper.
All right, copper.
All right,
or
copper.
as I'd say, it's the victory, the copper.
Indeed. So we talked a little bit about this with a bit of the pre-release material, but it's actually been released, and there's a few more specs on this now.
Yeah,
So-
this is wicked amp.
Yeah.
It's-
You've tried it, haven't you, Lee?
I didn't. I had it in front of me.
Yes, of course, yeah.
But I was talking to him about it the other day. I said, I couldn't believe I had that there, and I didn't even bother to try it because we were talking about other bits and pieces. But yeah, it's from the demos I've watched, it looks really, really good. It's called the VC35.
Yep, and it is a Vox-style amp with 4 EL84s in its power section of 35 watts, and the preamp is two 12AX7s with a very interesting valve choice is the EF184, which Victory say they have a huge stock of, so you don't need to worry if that valve breaks. They're military spec, but they do have lots of replacements for that valve in that circuit.
And is that in the preamp, or is that for like
I think it's
volt
preamp.
inverter?
Yeah, it is in the preamp. So two 12AX7s and one EF184 in the preamp section.
Interesting. Is this harking back to old AC30s?
Yeah, single channel AC30. It has 3-band EQ, bass cut with mid booster, trying to do something like a range mastery kind of thing.
That valve wasn't in the original AC30s, but that valve and the way that it's been voiced, the way that he's voiced the amps is to make it sound like that, but it has a higher range of gain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So originally, that valve choice can be done with a different valve that is very noisy. So basically, from watching the videos and listening to the amp, you can tell that they're getting to the same destination, but a different way of doing it electronically.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool because you see a lot of people out there who will just do, like your Morgans, all the different types of. You can buy an AC30 from pretty much anyone these days.
Yeah, there's been quite a few takes on that.
Yeah, but this is a completely sort of, instead of being a copy of the circuit, it's a different way of getting there.
Yeah, so it's a homage to the classic copper topped AC30s, isn't it?
And do you know what? It will do all your AC30 tones, but it will do a lot more as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you would like to have a police officer themed rig, you can get one of these and a sheriff. Have your sheriff as your drive channel. That is your push clean channel. And be that guy.
So you've got the British and the American there.
Yeah, it sounds like it's something that I would be interested in. And please, someone take my credit card away, because I would. If I went to Anderton's today, I would. Chloe will not be happy with me.
Yeah, I think in general that was our theme of today, weren't it? Where we were having to shy away our credit cards.
Yes, that was the theme of today.
Before we do start to hit on the LIGs news, we've got one more bit of guitar news outside of the up.
No, I was going to ask, you can edit this out if it doesn't make show. Every time you say LIGs, it sounds like some sort of like disease that you've got.
It is.
Yeah. It's fine, I'm keeping that in.
Sorry.
That's it. London International Guitar Show. Is that better?
Yeah, sure.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
no, it's not.
Rather than the LIGs
Do
London International Guitar Show news, we've got one more piece of proper
you know,
news.
they even call it LIGs on the website now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
She's got LIGs. She knows how to use them.
Oh my god, no.
There they go. They've got a theme tune now.
That's a great segue to the Strymon Iridium.
It is.
Speaking of things with speakers.
Yes, there we go.
Right, okay, so what you've got, Strymon Iridium is an amp and cab digital sort of thing.
Yeah,
that
it's like an emulator. It's impulse response and amp emulator, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you know what? It's not like you can add your own impulse responses to it. Everything's built into it.
That's why we're careful about not saying an IR loader.
Yeah, absolutely. So they've, I don't think they've done it. Oh no, they have used some impulse responses on here. Anyway.
They have.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they've designed their own for some of them. And I thought you didn't know anything about this.
Oh, I've watched the products video. Yeah.
Okay.
I can sell you this.
Okay. So effectively, this is for the person who wants to add something at the end of their pedal board so they can go straight into the front of the house. That's my take on it.
Yeah. So it's almost taking the taking on the market of the HX Stomp, where a lot of people are using that as their kind of fly rig. The Iridium is it's a really high fidelity but more stripped back version of that. Yeah. So you're not getting all of the fancy like modulations and drive pedals in it. You're literally just getting the three types of amp with
which are Fender, Vox, and Marshall.
Yeah, and you've got your voices on each as well, haven't you? So you've got like 3 different versions of Vox.
Yeah. So it's not the versions of Vox; it's the cabs. So you've
got both, haven't you?
No, you've got the 3 there. 3 different amps. You've got round, chime, and punch. So round is your Fender. The chime is your obviously your Vox, because everyone goes, "Oh, it's a chimey amp." White copper. And
I've never got that. When people say it's chimey, it's like it sounds nothing like a bell.
Well, it depends on who you're talking about.
Depends whose bell you're talking about.
Yeah. And you've got punch, which is your Marshall. And then for each one, you've got cab A, B, and C. So it says cab up there.
It does, yes, yeah.
And you get like 212s, 112s, 412s,
yes,
1212s. Oh, actually, one of them is a 8, I think.
Okay.
Or a 16-8, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, and I can't remember what amp that was on. It might have been the Vox. Anyway, I can't remember. Probably the Marshall, because they did cabs like that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did giant fridges. Yeah.
You've got effectively 9 different tones out of that, just from the switching. And then you've got drive, which you can add to it, which is obviously your amp drive, bass, treble, and mid, and level. But then you've got a room knob, which you would think would be reverb, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's the mic, and it's how far away. It's based on 2 room mics, and it's basically the more you turn it up, it's the more it dials them in.
There's a secret setting on it as well, which allows you to alter the room that it's in.
Yes.
And gives you the option of 3 different rooms. So from like
my bedroom, my studio, my toilet.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. They're all based on
Lee's house.
You came over. No idea how intrusive these bastards were.
Do you mind? I'm trying to shit.
Getting back on point, does it have a favourite switch like most of them do? But is it remote? You can do that on some of the Strat pedals.
Sure there are 5 jacks on the top of it, so
probably
one of them's remote. Yeah. It looks like if there's 5 jacks on the top, it's probably stereo as well.
Yes, yeah, I would assume so. And it's.
Oh, I wonder if you can assign different amps to different jacks.
That would be cool.
Oh,
that would be a really interesting, like wet dry sort of thing. Well, I'd have it like with one clean sound with a 112, and then a drive sound with 212.
So, I mean, this was it was hinted at a couple of times over the week, and then it dropped around kind of Wednesday, Thursday-ish.
And it broke, so they had to pick it up and fix it again, and then they released it.
God damn it!
If I weren't holding something there, I'd be palming
bludgeoning him to death. Oh, because we didn't call out.
I'm right here.
We're in my car again. It's the Car Talk podcast.
It is the second Carcast. And it's hopefully midway through this one, I won't stand up and say, "Shit, I need to catch a train."
I'll tell you what, I am going to add a little caveat. We may get a knock on the window. Like that, saying, excuse me, we're locking the car park because it's bloody dark here.
It is.
But on the other hand, we might not, because the car's getting a little bit steamy and we've got torches in here and they might think we're dogging.
Yeah,
so
maybe that's what electric car owners do. Yeah, they plug in somewhere and then they.
That's it. You've got to be conscious of how much battery power you've got.
Well, no, it's plugged into the mains right now. We're living the dream right now.
Because that's what I was saying earlier. I was pointing to the lights, going,
"Yeah, you're going to turn these off." And it's like,
we're plugged in.
We're plugged in.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
then.
That's the Iridium.
Yes.
Cool. Is that all the news?
I think it is.
That's the news done.
So,
did he get home?
Did who?
Write in.
Joe.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Because we got to the news first, but if he got home during the news, does it still count?
I don't know.
We'll have to check with him about the rules.
He has an awesome delay pedal.
Yeah.
It is so cool. I didn't get to play it as well.
Right, do we want to do this officially then? We want to talk about the LIGs experience.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
International Guitar Show, sorry.
But if you are interested, please go check out the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel, where you can see some absolutely beautiful gentlemen presenting some videos and some great pedals too.
Indeed.
But also,
and you two are on there as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to find out in more detail about any of the things we're about to talk about, go subscribe to the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel, where you can see the full videos when they come out, when I have time to edit them, hopefully in the next week or two.
I am.
Speaking of YouTube channels, you've done a few videos this week, haven't you?
I have indeed. I think
you accidentally released one, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you did. How did that happen?
Like an absolute dickhead.
You should have started that out instead of going, "Oh, I've accidentally done this."
Yeah.
You should have gone, "Look what I've released."
Yeah. That's it. So what happened is while I was adding the details into the YouTube, because for those of you who aren't YouTubers, there's a little page after you've uploaded a video that allows you to kind of input the all of the details for it. And when I was doing that, the battery on my laptop died, and I went back to it, and it said that it saved all the changes, but it obviously hadn't saved the scheduling for it. So it kicked it out the next day at like 4 o'clock or something. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, so I've done a few videos. I did one for the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel, which was you're gonna have to help me out here, guys.
Raise the Dead?
Raise the Dead.
Okay, yeah, it was the Raise the Dead.
And the Joyo green flavoured vintage overdrive.
Indeed, that was on my No Talk All Tone on the Budget Pedal Chap, and then there was a little guitar lesson as well on the Budget Pedal Chap one. Feel free to check those out, and hopefully soon we'll be having a follow-up to the Vintage Overdrive, a more in-depth video about that on Pedalboards of Doom as well. So if you like the No Talk All Tone, but you wanted a little bit more of my opinions and a few little tracks as well, check that out. So hopefully that will be out by the time that this podcast comes out.
Nice.
I don't want to be walking around in barefoot at the moment because the amount of plugs that we've dropped all over this floor.
What? God, that was tenuous.
It was, but
I have no idea where this is going.
We've been plugging the bits, and he's
plugging the shit.
Oh, right, I see, gotcha. Right, plugging the videos.
That's how good it was. I've had to explain it to him.
Yeah, I didn't
live.
That's how it works. I mean,
are you going to edit that out?
The dumb American guy is dumb again. Newsflash.
No, I'm gonna add more awkward silences in.
It wasn't just you. I was just staring at him like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
So let's
start talking about Lego now.
Let's rather than talking about Lego, let's talk about LIGs. LIGs. So our opinions of the show itself. What do you think?
It's really good. It's the third time I've been, and we get asked to come and join. We should, and join in and these sort of things, and it's great. We're going around and seeing many of the people we're seeing. Sorry for cracking my knuckles. Many of the people we're seeing are our friends, and we see people who aren't even exhibiting come and join us. Come and join in like we do. So we saw Adrian Thorpe. He wasn't
exhibiting.
Yeah, he was there as a punter today, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, and
he was having a break, having a day off.
And absolutely that man, because he's had such an amazing year for his company. It's, I mean, some of the things that he's released, like the Dane recently, or not so recently.
I bet that's about a year now.
No,
that's crazy.
It probably is.
Can he be?
Remember, we're at the end of this year almost. Well, we will be soon. The clocks have changed today, boys and girls.
That's it. Cher told us to turn back time.
Brexit and all that.
So yeah, we saw Adrian, who. Even though he weren't exhibiting, there were quite a few stands with some of his stuff.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was. You saw
nice.
them everywhere.
Yeah. So I mean, that must be really, really good for him to go around and see that.
Yeah, I don't even have to be there here, and my pedals are here.
That's it. Yeah.
Like that's when you know you've done well in the world.
And we're going to be absolutely crappy podcast hosts now and say that he showed us some really cool stuff, and we can't talk to you about it. But there is some really cool, exciting stuff coming from 4P soon.
Yeah. So it's definitely it's one of those things where we've got to keep our lips sealed, but definitely keep your eyes out on Thorpe Effects. Check out Thorpe's Instagram. Make sure that you're keeping your eyes peeled on that, because it won't be long before we see some new offerings coming on there.
And the Pedalboards of Doom Instagram.
There you go. Fantastico.
Cool.
So we saw Adrian, but we got to see quite a few today, didn't we? This was the first time I actually went to this one as well. So I mean, because I usually do the Birmingham one because it's very close.
It took us all about the same time to get to this one, though.
Yeah,
didn't
it's
it?
equidistant.
Well, it wasn't equal distance. It just took us all about the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Electric car.
How about yourself? Well, is this the first time you've been to this one?
No, I went to the Aintree one of these.
Okay.
I must offer a correction from the last CarCast, because I said I'd been to the same brand of this show in Aintree, but it was actually this one, and it's because I was an idiot and didn't think about it. I thought they changed their logo and everything, but no, I'm just dumb.
Yeah, there were multiple.
If anyone was angry and yelling at their speakers last time, my bad.
They weren't. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine. But I just must offer that correction.
No
Anyway,
one listens.
wow.
I'm joking.
If you listen, write in. You can go to your letterbox, and the letter will never find us.
What you need to do is go into the Fret Talk podcast and just type the words Lee's or Bellend.
Oh, don't. Everyone's going to fucking do that now.
Just put it all in the one.
All
one
caps.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I really like the show. There was a lot of great people here. It's a mix of stuff, because it seems like upstairs we had all of like the pedal builders and a lot more like brands. A lot of small time things. A lot of British homegrown businesses, which is great to see.
Yeah.
That's what this show is all about.
Yeah.
It is about the not necessarily smaller companies, but the more homegrown sort of companies, because there are some, like Adrian again, started off small, started off just doing it from home and grown quite considerably. Yeah. Xander, he's still building them from home, I believe, but he's grown considerably. Yep. Our friend Taya Effects, we did ask him to come and join in the podcast, but he said no.
He says, I can't.
He said specifically, I hate you guys.
Spent
Go away.
Effing day trying to get you guys to leave me alone so I can sell my pedals. Last thing I want to do is sit in a car with you.
He specifically said, I can't wait for the restraining order to kick in.
You bought a pedal from him, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I was the lucky purchaser of the hybrid Raise the Dead that he made one of, which he'll probably go and make another one now, I bet.
Better than your car, because your car's fully electric, not hybrid.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. It'd be better, because then the heating might work. So, yeah, I've got a Raise the Dead that has, in its first stage, it has one germanium transistor, and then in the second stage, it has a hot silicon transistor, so it is the best of both worlds and sounds... It was incredible, because luckily enough, Boss gave him a live rig that they have for a lot of their shows. He had a Countess, which is the amp that I use, and a Boss Tube amp expander, and I swear I'm going to get one of those now. But I played it through basically my amp, and I was like, this is the fuzz for me. I have to take this home. So I did.
Yeah, I mean, I got to have a go on that as well, and it was something magical, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's... I use a fuzz in a very different way from most people on my board right now. I use it not with the settings maxed, that's kind of, most people have both knobs all the way up.
What's wrong with you?
I know, but I actually use it to emulate humbuckers. So I have both the fuzz and the level about 60%, and because the fuzz faces circuit is so bass heavy and adds just a little bit of drive, it makes like a Telecaster, which has quite thin pickups,
sound a little bit more like a humbucker.
It's quite a clever way of doing it. It'll depend on the voicing of the pedal, obviously, to get that sort of quackiness. Not quacking, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the EQ of the pedal.
Yeah, but that's a great way of using it.
Yeah. So, but this is going to be, you know, because of the Raise of the Dead is the balls to the wall, like, epic drive monster. I can actually have 2 settings for fuzzes now, which is great. So I'm very, very pleased about that one.
You know, I'm working on something with Stu at the moment, which is a germanium Raise of the Dead. But I'm trying to get him to put the bias on the outside for me, so I can. So it'll be a little bit like the Analog Man sun face.
So he'll just write on the outside something that he's really biased about. So it's like, only play Les Pauls, or something like that.
Pineapple does not belong on Peter's.
Yeah.
Strong and stable.
We've already got a pedal with that on, I'm pretty sure.
Indeed, yeah, we cancelled Brexit today. We
turned the Brexit means Brexit pedal off. But that one was, that was the first time I played one, and I didn't realise it was a rat clone, and I struggle with that circuit usually.
Yes,
And his version of it is, if you like rats, you simply must try it. Even if you don't like the name, the Brexit means Brexit pedal. It is such a great...
It's called a B&B.
Yeah, B&B now.
He's toned it down a little bit.
Yeah, a touch.
That is my favourite drive pedal.
Yeah.
I can see why. I really can. It's so good.
One of the very, very first ones with the original bits and pieces, original drawings on it. So it's not like a cast cover or anything. It's still not cast yet. But it's I love it. I really do. It makes my Marshall sound like a JCM 800,
which is awesome.
800.
800.
Yeah.
But don't just take our word for it because he's our friend. Please, we implore you to go try it wherever you can.
You're not a friend, he's a tosser.
Okay.
We love Stu to bits, but oh my god, that pedal is absolutely fantastic. And you know, if someone releases a crap pedal, we will say it's a crap. Well, actually, no, we won't. We just won't say anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's more fair.
It'll go one of 2 ways, won't it? And for someone like Stuart, if he released a bad pedal, if he ever did, we wouldn't then start trying to say that was the best pedal ever. We'd go up to him and go, actually, this isn't right on this.
Sorry, both our watches have just gone off.
That's actually quite funny. Both our Apple Watches says, "You've got to stand up, you fat fucks." You got it too, all at the same time. 3 Apple Watches, literally all at the same time.
Well, that's because the time is all the same. It's not actually that miraculous, really, is it?
Yeah, but, you know, let me have this moment.
Anyway. So we've talked about our taters. Mm-hmm. Right next to taters was another stand, wasn't there? So
hello,
sailor.
Hello, sailor. Yeah.
It was our buddy Joe.
Yeah, again, making waves.
Hi, Joe.
Jojo.
So
Making waves.
That bypassed me.
Indeed, yeah. I didn't even mean it like that, but I'll take it. So very recently, Hello Sailor Joe managed to get a free range, which is his Kossoff Drive and Rangemaster clones, into the hands of Pete Honoré, and apparently that's kicked off quite a bit of business at his end that
he can't keep him in stock.
Yeah, he'd sold out of the free ranges for the show. So
as a link, Joe also had Pete's new Victory amp.
He did
there as well, didn't
he? The DP40.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
that is quite sexy.
Yeah, I mean the purple is absolutely amazing.
Do you know who owned that colour first? Not the print.
Well, it's royal purple, so
the joke.
yeah, all right. Well, I would have called it royal purple, but, you know. We could call it Joker purple or psychopath purple.
Just purple, right?
It's funny how Prince did the music too. It was all around the Joker in the first Batman film as well.
Yeah. Is it funny?
Yeah, because of the purple.
You serious?
Yeah.
You want to talk about...
It's Pete in that as well.
Why so... Sorry, I'm doing a joke. It wasn't funny. Sorry, go on.
So what did we see at Hello Sailor?
We saw many various pedals. We did the whole range of his stuff.
So we saw his Rangemaster, which was in an old school Brownie camera, and that was freaking awesome.
That was
so
cool,
good. And then we talked about the various types of custom Rangemasters you can have, the custom enclosures you can have. He had the anchor drive, the broadside, the bilge rat fuzz. There was quite a lot on offer there, and it's all available on his Reverb store as well.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, we did.
Sorry, go ahead.
We did a little video on this. So if you want to actually see, because talking about the Hello Sailor stuff it's doing it an injustice because it's so visually striking.
Yeah, you have to see them. So if you're near a computer right now, please, we implore you to go look at his Reverb page and look at the custom enclosures that he does, because they are all tattoo themed and they are absolutely crazy.
And when we post up the video that you two made, we'll tag that onto the onto the Facebook page as well, so you can see it.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
I did a play.
You did a play?
I did a play.
Were you a lobster?
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
I did play his chorus, which it's based on a CE2.
Oh, yes,
I've got a CE2, and it was bang on.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely bang on. It's got a little switch on it to double the rate, but made it sound like a vibrato, which was great.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I was really pleased with that. Really,
and we also have to mention his Kilo Oscar Tango pedal, which is if you put those letters together, you can kind of work out what that is, a two-sided overdrive.
That's a break blues, isn't it?
Yeah, break blues, and there's surprisingly no waiting list of multiple years for those.
Yeah.
So if you are after that sort of thing, perhaps take a look at that.
And I've got one that was made by a previously mentioned builder from the same circuit. It's bang on. I absolutely love mine. I really do. Goes on and off the board because I've got only so much space.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
So as well as Hello Sailor stuff on the Hello Sailor stand, we actually got to try a couple of the Maybury guitars as well, didn't we? Because
yes, you did, and you were loaned one for review purposes, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
No one gave me a guitar today.
It's because he has his bag open. He said, I've left my bag open because I'm hoping someone put something in it. And literally, moments later, Maybury walked over and says, you want to borrow a guitar?
Yeah, so
that was pretty cool.
See?
Yeah.
So that's to try that one.
So next up, we've got to go with open backpacks.
That's it.
Yeah.
A beard.
And glasses.
Like a northerner.
Yeah.
Northerner.
From the Black Country.
Hello, Bob. Yeah, we're right.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's all you need to say. Just lulls people into.
I've left my bag open in case I want to put something in it.
I'm not Jamaican,
Thank you for my guitar. Come on.
Yeah, rude man.
Okay, that's a totally different place in the world.
We are, yeah.
Would you pass my beer can to me, please?
We are veering off into a slightly
giant
racially sensitive
tangent.
Yes.
Please, someone stop us.
Couldn't it? I don't like that.
The scissor tools are coming out now in whatever audio door you edit the podcast in.
Snip.
Snip, motherfucker.
Oh, speaking of snip.
Oh my god. I don't want to know.
He's showing us his bollocks. He's saying, I've had a vasectomy.
We didn't talk about Phil at Pedal Patch.
I know, he's next in the line, isn't he?
He's next in line.
Listen to this. Yeah, okay, that's something that's coming up soon.
Yeah, that was, if the edit tool actually worked for that bit, that line may have not worked. But he had his full range of patch cables and accessories for pedalboard building, which I absolutely adore. I must declare my bias because I use pretty much every single one of his products.
Yeah, I always get T-shirts at guitar shows, and this is all I've got my way from with today.
Yeah, I got one too. Which he gave us all snips for working with his cables. Really cool, and I will use that a ton in loads of video projects that I have coming up. So, yep.
Yeah, love the sound effects. So yeah, I mean, the pedal patch stuff isn't necessarily new information. We've had Matt talk on the podcast before about how he's used it, and then I've mentioned that I've got a couple of packs, and I just need to stop being a lazy arsehole and actually get them put together.
Yeah, I'm going to be rewiring my board soon. With help of someone else we're going to be talking about shortly, and getting a big switcher on there. and I'm going to be using all pedal patch. I use all pedal patch stuff anyway.
Yeah, and again, it's not something that we've got biased towards because we know the chap. It's a fact that
the product's good, and we talk about him because he's a friend, but we also genuinely love the product that he's got.
It's a good product. It's one of the lowest profile patch cables you can get.
I don't think you could get lower.
No.
Honestly, if you think about the width of the wire and these sort of things, I don't think you could get lower. And if you could, you'd have a hell of a time putting it out pedal.
Patch cables.
That's
just patch cables.
What was it? The Evidence Audio jacks are slightly bigger, and they're hexagonal as well.
Yeah.
Which is these ones are round, but very low profile, and go in with a simple screw. I've assembled probably about 90 cables of them, and have not had any go wrong.
Yeah, I've lost them. I'm sure. I've moved my studio around. I can't find the bloody things, but I will find them though.
Yeah.
However, the new ones. What's new from them within this year is they've got the
DC.
So they don't have to be 90 degrees all the time. They can be straight in.
Yes,
or 90 degrees on the patch cables, which is great for switchers. Absolutely fantastic for switchers.
Yep.
And he's created. Well, he hasn't created, but he has the DC ones as well.
He went through a couple of different revisions of that before he was happy with it being right. So he's absolutely sorted it. And we looked at a couple of those, not only on the pedal patch demo board, but on Stuart's one as well, on the Tate Effects board, and it made everything just so much neater and so much tidier.
Totally.
So we'll do some videos on that stuff.
Yeah, I definitely will be as well.
Yeah, I just need to pull my finger out and actually get it wired.
Yeah, I did a whole board. I've got a whole series going out on a Rocket Complex about building pedal boards.
You got the DC jacks?
Yeah, I'd had the DC and the his patch cables as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get to that next week and start the final bit of the video production for that. So yeah.
My top tip for anyone making any of these pedal patch things is you will not have issues with them if you cut a clean cut. If you cut a nice and sharp, nice clean cut, you won't have an issue with it. It'll be very, very easy. You won't even have to test them.
Do it perpendicular, or if you can buy online the little scissor cuts that we were just making the sound effects of, you can get those on his website as well.
Indeed.
And you can also buy his cables in Andertons, which is quite cool.
Indeed. Yeah, he was talking about possibly in the future doing a little kit for putting them together, which includes a snip, and possibly, because he showed us a little cable tester that he had as well.
That was really cool. I really liked that as a frequent board builder. I thought that was freaking awesome. I would use that a ton.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So after Pedal Patch, we had Xander.
Yep, and we got to talk to him about he's got a MIDI modulation compilation coming out. That was quite good alliteration. Aha!
we definitely need sleep, don't we?
Masturbation?
Nope.
Oh dear, Lee.
He brought it down again. But yeah, he was talking. For love of God, I cannot say the name of it. Junipero. What is a Junipero?
Oh, fucking clear, mate.
Yep, no idea. But it's a MIDI modulation pedal, and he's got 5 different presets on there. You can have lots of different effects: phaser, chorus, flange, etc., and that's coming out in the next couple of months.
Is that all digital or is that?
All digital. So the way he described it to us is he said it was like a Boss MD500 or a Strymon Mobius, but done by an independent British builder. So it'll be a lot more useful in terms of you won't have like the most obscure effects on there, but you'll also be able to do all the things that you would with all of the main sort of sounds, and have all of it MIDI controllable as well.
You just remind me.
Yes.
I got the MD200 this week.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yes, you did, yeah. Yes, MD200.
Have you had a chance to try it yet?
Yeah, it's bloody good.
Is it?
Yeah, really, really good. I was.
I'm glad it worked as well, because it arrived and it was a bit wet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So I think it had been in the back of a van, and it was just really cold, really wet. And I thought, you know what, this might be on the circuit board as well. So I just let it dry in the house for 2 days, and it was just sitting beside my bed because I do some work in the bedroom sometimes.
He'd light a couple candles next to it, lay out the flower, and be like, please, baby, love me.
I'm never keen on digital stuff. Not never keen, but I'm always apprehensive about it.
Yeah, of course.
And it's, like I say, I've got a CE2, and I would put this against it. It's I've yet to have it played intense. No, it's not right. Not intense.
Intense?
Like the things
I don't play guitar intense. It's a little bit small.
Yeah, bring battery power for everything, or have a generator outside.
Sing Kumbaya and this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to what's the square in the middle of London where the Extinction Rebellion was, they had a lot of tents there.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Parliament Square.
Did you glue yourself to a train?
That guy he really didn't do anyone any favours.
No, he didn't.
Oh, this is tangent cast, this is it?
Anyway.
We are absolute dickheads today.
The MD200 is very, very good. What I'd like to do is get, say, a Mobius, the MD500 or the 200, whichever one.
Yeah.
The new Wampler, the Terraform, and Xander's Junipero. I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. It's like Celador. I'd like to do a comparison between them.
Yeah.
If you're listening, sort it out.
If you're also listening, more people, because there was one effect that everyone knows that I'm the biggest fan of, that wasn't in his MIDI modulation compilation, was Univibe, and I'm very sad about that. Please, pedal builders, if you're listening, build more Univibes. Thank you, the management.
It is on the Terraform, I think, and it's definitely on the MD200.
Oh, yeah, because I was, before I bought the dry bell, I was seeing if I could wait out. Yeah. Here we go again. But
Spit on it, mate.
Yeah.
Spit on it.
yeah, but if I was,
Sudocreme.
I wouldn't use that as loop. Oh my god, we need to move on.
If you've got a dry bell, you need to stop it from getting infections, and that's what Sudocreme does.
Right, I see. Well, I was waiting to see if I could hold out for the MD200, but I played the dry bell, loved it. But the MD200 has an absolutely amazing feature on the Univibe sound, is that you can add a fuzz. Mm-hmm. So you can actually have distortion patches from your modulation pedal.
And you can do that on some of the other things. I think the flanger you can add a distortion to. I think you can do that on the phaser as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got lots of different options on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're always going to do a demo on the DD 200.
200, yeah. That's the one of the next ones I'll be doing.
Maybe we'll swap it over when lend you over the MD 200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be up for that.
That'd be cool.
Be up for that.
Right, okay. Where are we?
We can talk. We've got a few.
No, just me in general, man. Who are you people?
I mean, in general, man, what are we doing in the universe? What's the purpose of my life?
Oh, I don't. I've been listening to so many science podcasts recently, and there's this one all about particles, and it was just you start questioning reality.
Yeah.
There was one about whether we're in a
simulation.
Matrix. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's quite convincing as well.
I'm sure it was.
So I've got 1, 2, 3,
Burpees.
4.
Oh, guys, I'm really sorry, but I've got to go catch a train. Sorry, I'm a bit of a dick.
It was less like that and more like. Is that the time?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! So 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, just how long have we been at it?
We
Steaming up the car and we've been at it.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
1, 2, 3, or 4. What do you mean?
Just give me any of those numbers. I'll give you
4.
Okay, so Shergold, Lee.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay, so I spoke to the guys over at Shergold and had a play with some of their guitars, and they were really, really nice. The access on them is so good. So when you've got full access on a guitar and you can go all the way up like you have on an SG.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like there's not enough body there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you guys? So over the top, you feel like like you got your top horn on a Strat, or you've got your you have bits and pieces on a Les Paul, so you've got the round bit where you select the switches.
Selectors, yeah.
On an SG, it's kind of missing, isn't it? And you've got almost too much access. And it's nice to be able to get all the way out the fretboard.
Yeah.
But you don't feel like there's enough of the body. And
It's like assless chaps. You don't want too much access. You want just the right amount of leather.
listen, Will, right? If anyone's going to be lowering the tone here, right?
So that's why I've been giggling to myself when you were like full access. I was like, stop thinking about it.
It's weird. That's where your brain went. That is
That's
really
how it went. That's how it went.
So Shergold, you got the because I don't know a great deal about it. I know they've got one called the Masquerader, is it?
Yes.
What else have they got? So Masquerader is
That's the original one,
single, is it?
That's you're absolutely blinding me with that Lord. That's the original one, isn't it? Which is single cut.
Oh, I thought that was the double cut strat style.
Do you know what? I was terrible and I didn't take notes. 'Cause I didn't realise we'd be talking about it in the podcast, so I didn't take notes. I just thought, oh yeah, I spoke to the Shergold.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got the two different styles really. Yeah. From what I saw, there's probably is more, but then you've got different pickup configurations. So you've got like triple singles, so like a strat sort of setup. You've got humbucker and
I know there's definitely an HSS, isn't there, with a Shergold?
Oh no, there's definitely a HSS, isn't there?
Yeah. I went from confident to tentative very quickly.
So like I say, they've got the humbucker and P90 and then humbucker and humbucker. But they don't have a P90 and P90 or a single P90 at the moment, which I think is tragic because a single P90 junior styling with that style of guitar would be wonderful.
Really,
I think
with their pickguard design as well, because it looks so artful. The colours on it are very subtle. So
lovely guitars, lovely, real good access all the way up to the top fret, and they're beautiful guitars.
They've got Rosewood's necks as well, haven't they? The Shergold.
Yes, Bates, I think.
Is it as well?
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I was certain that they did. Right, so 1, 2, or 3.
Two.
So Crimson guitars again. Yourself.
Right, yeah. So they've got the
Scion.
Yeah, they got the new range of guitars. So most of the guitars are one-offs. We mentioned on the last Carcast that they've got Scion out, and this time I actually sat down with it and had a good old play.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't plug it in, but I got a good feel for it. You know, it's a twin humbucker guitar with coil taps, and it's kind of like a Strat meet PRS.
PRS looking, weren't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got a slightly longer top horn, and you've got that sort of scooped cutaway that you get on a PRS.
Yeah, the hand carp, and they were slightly more subtle than the PRS, weren't they? In terms of the flaming weren't like outlandish. It was slightly more reserved.
You're saying that the one I was playing was it was the red one. Did you see it?
I didn't know.
It's it was there at the other one. It was the first one they've ever made actually. It was at the other show. But it was gorgeous. I think the amount of flame depends on the wood that they have at the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, if someone wants a AAA top, then they'll do it. I doubt they wouldn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was really nice. It played really nicely. I just didn't want to put it down. I don't know what the price was. I'm expecting it about between $2,500 to $3,500. And they're now being stocked in some dealers as well, but mainly smaller dealers.
Okay.
Lovely. Really, really nice.
Right, I'm gonna take us on to topic number 1, which is Harlequin Guitars, which is their premiere, really, isn't it? In terms of guitar.
Yeah, this was their first show. Yeah.
So Harlequin Guitars, for those who aren't aware, is the new company of Joe Branton of the Guitar Nerds, and it's very much an import business where there's loads and loads of the Japanese lawsuit kind of era guitars. Quite a few from the 70s and 80s.
So Tokai's, Bernie's, those sort of things.
Yeah, you got Greco, Orville. Mm-hmm. But as well as that, they also deal in a few vintage Gibsons and such as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was one guitar which took our fancy straight away, weren't there, Will?
There was one
very small for me, there was the mini Strat that they had.
Indeed.
And it was a 91, and that was the year I was born.
Did we tell you we saw someone walk off?
Yeah,
with
we saw
we got there literally 5 minutes after it had been sold, and I was like, I needed to play it a bit more. But it wasn't a travel guitar or anything like that. It was actually tuned A to A.
Yeah.
So I would class it as a tenor guitar, probably. Something like a Taurus, almost.
It was a bit more than that, mate.
Yeah. It was 350. 350. Anyway.
35 tenor.
But it was an absolutely beautiful sunburst mini Strat with a white pickguard and cream knobs and covers.
I think someone.
Yeah,
put it in
only
the wash,
two
to be
single
honest.
coils.
Probably, yeah. Only 2 single core, which is great for me because I hate Strats. Because I don't know what to do with the middle pickup. I only want to play
it.
I want to play the neck and the bridge.
No.
Strats do nothing for me.
No. The in between position between the neck and the middle pickup is the best position on the Strat, hands down.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
No argument.
I'm sure it is. But I tell you this. No. I tell you this. Try getting to that position in heat of battle. When you're in the middle of a gig, when you're on stage and you're chugging away at some chords and you're like, I know the next section is coming up, it's going to be really clean. I'm playing this heavy chorus and I'm just going to flip to this, and then you miss the position, you go all the way to 5, and then you're like, I have this really thin, brittle sound, and you're like, fuck, and then you have to stop playing.
Just go up and then click on.
But those few couple seconds, you don't have that luxury a lot of time on stage.
That's not the position that you use where
Not the best position.
It's when you're if you really want to go for it, you don't want to be in that sort of position. When you really want to go for it, you want to be on the bridge.
Yeah, but it's coming out of that.
It's for that. Yeah, but
I'd much prefer
learn to pace it in the solo.
Yeah.
So you make it so, okay, when I'm going to switch to that position, I want that note to be held, so I've got time to do it.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You pace it.
Yeah.
It's Lee school of music.
Rewrite the song.
I miss being in an originals band. I really do. I really loved it.
I had a Strat that I easily solved that problem, because I agree with you, Will. The fact that trying to get that position when you really need it, and I'm not
It's
even
impossible.
thinking.
You should have a little bit of cardboard in.
Yeah,
So-
or you could have a little bit of cardboard, but then you get rid of the bridge. So the thing is, I'll say I would like a three pickup Strat if it had a 3 position switch. Or Memphis wiring is something I'm a big fan of. And Memphis wiring is something that they used to do in Nashville. Was when you had a 3-way switch, they'd wire the middle pickup to the unused tone pot, so it was a volume for it. So you could have the 3-way and then just roll up that second tone, and it would be the volume for the middle pickup.
Sounds like more to do.
I actually wired. Well, I say I did. I got a luthier to do it. Wired it to a push pull. And then I just had it as a 3-way where it did
and then
neck bridge, bridge, and then you could get your 2 and 4 position without any.
I do know. Actually, Martin Sims, who was here today, on some of his guitars, because he doesn't make guitars as much anymore. He just makes basses nowadays. But he used to own Enfield guitars.
Okay, yeah.
And he had, I think it was just a switch, and all it would do was just switch in the bridge pickup.
Okay, yeah.
So no matter what position you're in, it'll always switch in the bridge.
Yeah, go straight to it. See, that's way more usable. If you've got a button that's like solo button, where you can have all your kind of like rhythmy sort of sounds there. Yeah.
Well, it meant you could have your neck and your bridge on at the same time.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
Yeah.
It's a good sound that is as well.
Yeah. Or if you went in for your in-between position for the middle and the neck, and then you switch that in as well, you got all 3 on.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Right, we're going to go to the last piece of news before we wind up, because I think we're well past the hour. Usually what I have is my DAW with the counter, but that is not the case when you're sat in a car. So we went to see a band, didn't we, Lee?
We did.
We went to see a band, I can't remember what they were called.
I've been trying to look it up and I can't find it, and it really sucks because they were good.
Yeah, it was a bloke's name, wasn't it? It was just bloke's name and the...
Fred. Let's say Fred.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fred and the band.
Fred and the band. There
Fred
we
and
go.
the Flintstones.
And the reason why we went to go see this band is because of, we heard about some of the equipment they were using, and they were using a specific type of amp, which is a little bit tasty.
Yes, they were using our friends over at Hampstead's Amps, so and they had a Bose PA as well. So yeah, it was really, really nice. The tones that they got out of were really tasty. But we all know that Hampstead make fantastic hams. They really do. They make fantastic pedals as well, like the Odyssey, and they had their new trim there today as well.
Was that what I kept hearing?
Yeah.
The tremolo?
Yeah, it sounded very good.
Very, very interesting. You can, if you've got a triangle wave, you can adjust the
pulse width. Yeah.
So you can adjust whether
nice.
whether it's like a steep
Sawtooth
fall off or a steep climb.
There's a lot of features like that on synths that, like, whenever you have an LFO, I always want to see people being able to modulate the pulse width on the pedal.
But you know what? It's not done on a switch. It's done on a knob. So you've
like
got,
on a synth.
You can
really
dial
nice.
it in.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Really, really nice. I hope that comes over well for the listener because it was
very, very hand action heavy. That was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
Yeah, when you turn the dial just like this. Yeah, no, not like that.
So to try and make the point a bit more succinctly,
I had a point.
basically on a waveform, if you look at a sine wave and both sides of the wave are like a big circle, what this will do is it will make one of the circles much bigger and one of the circles much smaller. And that will change the way that the tremolo works. But in your case, you were saying it was a triangle wave, thus making it between triangle and sawtooth.
Can you please write in and let us know who explained that easier?
Yeah,
Who knows?
I imagine that we're going to get a lot of Lee Isabel ends from earlier, and we're going to.
And Will knows too much about synth. Fuck off.
We're just going to get loads of question marks. Yeah, I couldn't tell you from any of that. So
I'm going to hang myself.
oh my God, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up the podcast for today.
Can I jump in with one last thing?
I don't know. Can you?
Alder and Ash?
Alder and Ash? Oh yes, I've got that down. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
One final thing. Alder and Ash make pedal boards. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're really good. I saw our friend Richard over at Alder and Ash, and I wanted to give him a shout out because it's not really anything new that he's doing at the moment, but he is consistently making fantastic boards. He makes boards for people all over the world. He's made boards for people like Ribera. He's made Boss's boards for quite some time. And it's really high quality. The woodworking is perfect. I've got one, and it is absolutely amazing. And I'm speaking to Richard at the moment because I'm going to be getting a switcher. Going to be changing a few bits around on it and this sort of thing, and making it so the top lifts up because I haven't got that feature at the moment, and I want that. So yeah, we're going to be working on that, and keep an eye on them. Take a look, because one of the really cool things about them is it's not expensive. You get a hell of a lot for your money from him.
Yeah, yeah.
You really do. So take him out.
The finishes.
Take him out. Don't kill him.
I think from that cheeky little yawn there, I think it's time that we send Lee back into bed.
Oh mate, I am so tired. I was tired when we started.
Took him into the bed. Right, yeah, so if you want to catch us online, we are all part of the Pedalboards of Doom team. So we're talking Pedalboards of Doom as a group in Facebook, and if you are not there already, make sure that you are part of that, because it's as Lee tends to brag at every given opportunity. It's one of the biggest Facebook groups.
It is the biggest of its kind in the world.
Indeed.
It's pretty cool.
It is, yeah.
It's the blue whale of Facebook groups.
That's it. But as we mentioned earlier as well, we've got the
my mum.
We've got the,
What the hell? God damn it.
We've got the YouTube channel as well, which is growing and has got weekly content coming out pretty much. And
It's growing. We should go to the doctor about that.
I'm trying to do an outro.
I know.
Damn
I'm
it.
sorry.
Damn you.
so the YouTube's growing. There will be updates from all of the stuff from LIGs as well. So we've got interviews with pretty much all of the brands mentioned today.
And a few more, I think.
Pardon?
And a few more.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. I've lost all track of time and space, and just want to go home.
You should listen to those podcasts. I've been.
Indeed, yeah, I probably should. I've got a 2-hour drive ahead of me. I might check.
So have I. Oh, yeah, listeners, please comment as well. Did you get stuck in your head after the last episode of the podcast? Thanks, Matt.
Well, the last episode of the podcast will be our last live one.
The one before that, then.
Okay.
That really does my head in.
So, yeah, that's the way time works. So, if you want to catch me online, it is Budget Pedal Chap. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of those things, Budget Pedal Chap. Will, you are a Rocket Complex.
Yes, I am the singer for A Rocket Complex. You can find all the things I make on YouTube, Instagram with A Rocket Complex. And the great thing is, I can finally say today that our next single is coming out on January 24th. Woo! Hell yeah, you guys have heard it. I'm super proud of it.
Have I?
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
The song is called Freshen Up, and it is a song all about cologne. So, yeah, I will be bringing that to you guys very soon.
Yes, it was really good.
He does not remember it at all.
I remember it. And
You remember it, yeah.
I do, yes, it was a very good song.
Adam's a true friend.
Sure again, man. I will listen to it. I probably meant to.
Yeah.
And on the Rocket Complex YouTube channel as well, it is not just to do with the band. You've also got a few. I mean, you mentioned this a little bit earlier as well, but you've got some kind of guitar-y based videos as well.
So I've got a series called A Guitarist Guide 2, where I explain what effects pedals do in layman's terms. And I've also got a series coming out, as I said before, about building pedal boards. So we go into depth as a beginner's guide into all of your options and all the best ways to build a professional build that's right for you. So that will be coming out shortly, and it will be one episode a week, and it will be my first weekly content. So hell yeah!
Do you know what, listener? You're a lucky bugger with all this content we're supplying you.
Yeah,
and it's absolutely free.
Yeah, it is.
And if this podcast is, I can't even think of what time it's at, but remember the String Butler competition?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
going on YouTube. YouTube? No.
Facebook.
Facebook
group.
Pedal Boards is doing Facebook. So
it's on there somewhere.
Yeah.
There are loads and loads of prizes on that. So get on there, get your thing in, and
Get your thing in.
well,
we need to end this.
and on the next live stream we will
Sacrifice a goat.
Indeed. Yeah.
why not?
We'll do it.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, don't think we won't.
Who can get hold of a goat?
So I think that is definitely where we end it. Thank you, listeners, for listening so far. I know it's been largely nonsensical this week, and I blame mostly Lee. So make sure that you're sharing the podcast as well to make this thing grow.
I'm off. Fuck off.
All right, bye then. See you left.
See you late. Bye. So from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From Lee, say bye, Lee. Bye. From Will.
See you later, alligator.
It will be a tatty bye and good night for this
Tatty
week.
bye.
Ta-ra bit.
Ta-ra, 1 bit. Not more than 1 bit.
Waving at the
16 bit.
microphone.